Yeah, that's gonna be for everybody who betted on Tampa yesterday to win that shit.
For real.
Yo, I need some bread, Tom Brady. I need some bread, nigga. You owe me, nigga. I took y'all niggas and you niggas folded.
For real. Who thought?
Pick 6.
Who thought they would have got twice?
Pick 6.
But man, we gonna talk about it all. I hope you guys are listening. Like, I hope you guys are starting to listen because now I got the pre-show running on YouTube now too. So, like, I hope you guys are listening. Shit gonna be fire. I can't believe this
Somebody
shit.
pass that ton of a chain out in the Big Easy.
Who would have thought they would have felt it? Obviously, because New Orleans is coming to play. Like, see, Jameis Winston turns up when he wants to, man. You know, my goddamn nerves. Let me get that rack beside you. The thing on the chair. Yeah, that. There you go. Thank you. Oh, shit, I didn't even see if you're framed right.
Yeah, it'll do.
Okay, so now that you guys are hopping in on the pre-show, let's go ahead and get you in on the show. Okay, let's start the official feed that we'll be using for recording purposes. Alright, that shit started.
The call's being recorded.
The levels
quality insurance purposes.
The levels is good. What a boy.
Okay. Big man, you wanna hear some hot takes? Let's see how woke you are. You know something about podcasts? Hell, dígame. You kidding me or what, man? I got these 3 drunk uncles with a sports podcast. They say they got fire takes, pure fuego. You find them wherever you listen to podcasts at. If it's what they say it is, you like and you subscribe. Listen, like, and subscribe, yeah. You know how to call into the show? Yeah, man, do the podbean app. You'll need headphones with a mic to call in. That's no problem, man. They'll also be at Sharky's, 8:07 p.m. on the first Wednesdays of the month. You may get some free Blue Chew. And they keep receipts or so. If anything happens in the sports world, MyT's gonna drop a take faster than a rabbit gets fucked. There's only 3 things I have in this world. My word, my balls, and this podcast. And I don't break them for nobody. MyT Sports Season 7.
Oh, I guess that's my cue, ain't it? Let's go. Evening. Woo! And welcome back to another edition of the MyT. Wait. This is MyT Sports Podcast. I am your host, the one and only Galito Montel. You see my co-host KJ up in the building. KJ, something to be real quick.
Oi.
Yo, it is another Fuego day in the hottest city in the world. It is November 1st. It's November 1st.
Crazy. I'm ready for a little droppage in some weather. I'm ready to walk outside and not die of a heat stroke.
Well, hey, highs have been 84, lows have been 69.
Ooh, it felt good to walk outside today this morning. I
said,
it's not humid out here. I love it. Love to see it.
Yo,
love to see it.
Love
to feel it.
Cause you know the winter solstice is coming up real soon, right? Like we got daylight savings like less than a week away.
Yeah, on Sunday. I'm starting to hate that shit, honestly. It should be like 5:30 and it's like, damn. All right, day's over. Fuck.
Listen, there's a few states that I've lived at. Remember one state I lived at that didn't have any daylight savings.
Yeah, we're one of the few states that still do that shit.
I don't think one of the few.
No. We're definitely one of the few.
I don't think we're one of the few. I think we're the majority.
I think we're one of the few that there's a lot of states now that don't do that shit. B. I'm telling you.
We gonna have to do some research.
Let's do some research on that. I'm telling you.
Research.
There's a lot of states now that are if they're not doing it yet, they're on the. If they're not doing it yet, they're on the verge of like legitimately removing that shit completely. Daylight saving times, beginning and ending, all of it.
Chargers took the lead, 58-57. 10 minutes to go in the third. New York Knicks have blown the lead. We'll continue to give you update on this game. Because, man, we have a show to get into today. Man, we already getting sidetracked as it is. Man, that's how you know shit is already good. Shit is already cooking.
Shit is lit!
You understand? Like, we've had shit that's already been tenderized. It's been seasoned. It's already been sitting there waiting for it to hit into the smoker. And the smoker is definitely on today. I hope you guys are ready to go down this journey with the Nate Dogg School of Medicine with me. Nah. I wasn't what you guys think. I'm sorry, not today. What am I saying? I'm joking.
Smoke weed every day.
Folks, you know what we got in the lineup for you today? We got the Knicks in first place. Oh yeah, we gonna talk about that.
Cause you know we got that Knicks talk.
Oh yeah. And then we got the NFL. They over here talking about back that ass up with their backups.
Back that ass up, New Orleans. I see what you did there.
Von Miller?
Oh!
Apparently he's on the move.
Oh! Who let that shit happen?
We got some news about the Hard Rock.
Ooh.
I got to tell you guys about Amazon Drapes. I got a Halloween question and a story for you. We got a quick Rock Nation report. We got Blue Chew. We got the birthdays. I don't think I got anything else after that.
No and then.
But it's another beautiful day. It's another Fuego day in the hottest city in the world. I can never say that word because it's fire down here.
Always lit.
But you know what we say, right? Regardless of the top.
Take that.
You know that means the show started soon.
And that.
And regardless of the weather. Come on,
You
coach.
play to win the game.
Fuck is that?
Hello?
It's always a good time to talk some sports. Let's stir this motherfucker. Where's my cup? So let's start talking. Woo! Back at it like a sports fanatic. MyT Sports.
Oi!
Man, how are you guys doing today? It's another beautiful day in a sports neighborhood. Yo, won't you guys listen to these tapes? What's going on, Suave? Alright. Let's go ahead and start the podcast off how we like to start the podcast off. And that's by going ahead and giving out birthday shout outs. Let's start there. Ayo, DJ MyT. You know what to do. Yeah, it's your birthday. We said it's your birthday.
Why does that look like steak?
God, you know, for half a second, because it's your birthday.
I'm sorry.
We sing happy
I
birthday.
did a quick look.
Check it. Yeah. All right.
I did a
So,
mad. I did this super.
We got a couple birthdays to come. We got birthdays over the weekend. We got some birthdays, so let's go ahead and give these birthday shout outs out. Right? We got one birthday to my homegirl Kelly, and Kelly Ann is a homegirl of mine. Where did Kelly used to work? I keep forgetting the bar. There was a bar like over like 441 between Walt Palm and like some shit. Damn, I can't remember it for nothing. It just shut down like a year or two ago. But yeah, she's one of my bar homies, and also she's like one of the homies used to date me too at some point in time. Actually, you know what? I think one of the homeboys dated everybody on this list.
Lord.
All right.
I want to mercy.
Yo, mine's moving the 8th. What's going on? Happy birthday, also. Happy birthday to Swapper. His birthday's on the 8th. Yo, you know what we say here? Yeah, it's your birthday. Sing happy birthday. Check it. Because it's your birthday. We sing happy birthday. Check it. Well, we do birthday shout-outs every single time on the podcast. So you come back next week Monday, and we'll definitely give you a shout-out on your actual birthday. That's if you have enough capacity to be able to make it here for your birthday. I know I wouldn't be. I don't even have the capacity to do a podcast on my own birthday. I don't expect anybody else to.
No.
So that was Kellyanne on October 30th, right? On October 31st, we had Eva Van Hoff, who's another bar homie of ours. Kellyanne and Eva, they were both bartenders. They both worked behind the bar. They both hooked it up for the drinks. They got your boy trashed and smashed. You know what I mean? Like through a whole entire decade, giving you those good drinks. O'Malley's, that's where she used to go. That's where she used to DJ at. Not DJ, but bartend at O'Malley's.
Where's that shit? That shit sound familiar.
It's like 441 and like between like Royal Palm, some Green Plaza, some shit, right? And then very last, right? Home. Want to say today, right? Today's birthday. We got one birthday for Ashley Murphy Thompson. Now Ashley, she ain't a bartender.
Oh yeah.
But her brother's a bartender. You know him. I like to call him. Shit, this ain't his name. I call him Teddy, but that's not his Teddy. His name is Angel. From Bruise Room. The big dude that you
that's my nigga. That's my nigga right there.
Yeah, so I've called Angel Teddy for years.
That's my nigga, man.
Only because he reminded me of this army dude I served with named Teddy. Right? So I called this motherfucker Teddy. I'm sorry. Yo, as soon as I walked into the building, I used to be like, hey yo, Teddy! He'd be like, Ari. You see his head drop on the mat, be like, I already know who the fuck that is. And he's only one fucking person in this goddamn world. He calls me Teddy.
Ain't gonna lie, I'm not calling that big motherfucker Teddy.
Well, that's why. Listen, only big motherfuckers like that can get a name like Teddy. Like, you don't see little skinny motherfuckers with the name Teddy.
There actually are some, but that's their actual name. So
Oh, okay. Like I'm about to say what? It's like calling somebody 2'8" tiny. I mean 7'8" tiny.
That's the dumbest shit ever. That's the dumbest shit ever.
Yo, wasn't Debo's nickname Tiny?
Yup.
Hey,
Dumbest shit ever.
hey. Now you know what that was? That was somebody in your family trying to give you a nickname to keep you down. That's what that
Exactly.
was.
That's all that is. Giving you a bum ass name to hold you down because
So-
they couldn't want to see you win.
So to Kelly and to Eva and to Ashley and Suave, in 1 week, we gonna wish you all a happy birthday. Hope you party hard. We hope you enjoy everything, and very more importantly, we hope you could wait.
I
Party
want
hard,
you to
enjoy
enjoy
everything,
everything.
regret nothing, and continue to stay. Oh, let me show this little lip a little bit. MyT. Okay, DJ MyT, go ahead and cut that beat for me.
I wonder where my nigga Angel working at now.
I don't know.
He used to hook up them drinks.
He hooked up everything.
Shit.
But it's like I'm gonna hook you up, guys. I'm gonna hook you guys up with a place to find the podcast. Don't forget where you can find the podcast at, right? If you look in the link, right? If you look in the link, if you look in the bio, I should say, you will see a link to my Linktree account. That Linktree account is your one-stop shop for everything MyT Sports. Whether it's the website, whether it's the podbean where you can call into the podcast because the Bluetooth get-in hotlines are about to be open in a minute. Right, the Instagram, the Facebook, the Twitter, the Twitch, anything MyT Sports related. Listen, you got my Instacart referral code in there, right? You got my Get Up referral code in there, so you can get cash back on your gas. Like I have it all, and I also got my Cash App in there if you ever like to get any cash donations to the podcast. Like that always works as well. And also don't forget you can catch us on WESN.
We take all donations.
We definitely do. You go also catch us on the WESN network. You download the WESN app and you'll find us in their rotation of apps. So don't just catch the Mighty Sports Podcast. Go ahead and catch the rotation of podcasts that they also have on their network as well. You can also just tell your smart device, hey yo, play the latest episode of the MYT Sports. You gotta spell it out for that motherfucker. It's a smart device, but it's a little slow, right? You gotta spell it out. MYT Sports Podcast, and it'll pull it up wherever you listen to podcasts, whether that's Spotify, Pandora, Pen Dutch, in the room, in the car, in the bathroom, at the office. It'll pull it up. But also, don't you guys forget, you can catch the podcast live. I know there's a lot of places, right? Because we're everywhere that you want to be. We're better than American Express. I'm just telling you that shit right now. Because we're always a good time. With American Express, that's debt that you got to pay back. Ain't no debt here. We just giving you shit, right? And free content. Well,
All right, yo.
Content.
Hey. Like Kawhi. Hey.
The first Wednesday of every single month. So basically in 2 days, folks, you can catch us live at Sharky's at 8:07 p.m. recording the podcast there. And as you guys have heard, very soon you'll be able to catch us every single Monday from Munchies? Wait, what's the name of that place?
Munchies.
Yeah, from Munchies. Sorry, that's how fresh it is. Very soon you'll be able to catch us every single Monday from Munchies. We're going to give you a start date on that as well. So you have a way that you can watch us. You got a way that you can just listen to us. You got a way that, listen, we're on a whole entire network. You got the Linktree account. Or if you want to watch us in person in a live studio audience, we just told you how to get to the MyT Sports Podcast everywhere that you are.
Too early for you, bitch.
All right, let's go ahead and get this Knicks talk out before they make us regret this shit. I don't know if you guys know. Hold on.
First of all.
You know we got that Knicks talk. You know we stay with that Knicks talk. You know every time we come around, we start the podcast, we stay with that Knicks talk. What's going on, Billy, Sam, Billy 5 a.m.? And don't you guys forget, folks, that the Blue Chew, if you're joining the podcast through Podbean, you could join the podcast through the Podbean app. That's how you get in touch with the Blue Chew Get In Hotline. The Blue Chew Get In Hotline is official. What's going on? Bands, make them dance. Bands and make them dance. What's going on, homie? It's okay. You know we stay with that Knicks talk. The New York Knicks currently right now, they're doing what they're supposed to do. They're beating undefeated teams. They're beating defeated teams. They're taking care of teams that they shouldn't be. They're taking care of the teams that they should be. And currently, right now, their Knicks are 5-1. And they ain't just 5-1. Hold on, let me say this way. They ain't just 5-1. The Knicks are 5-1, and they are first in the East. They are the beast of the East. Now they do share a 5-1 record with several other teams, but based off the mathematical equation of wins and losses and who's beat who's, the New York Knicks signs
the Knicks reign supreme.
So we're not in the West. We're not going to worry about Golden State.
Who cares
and Utah
about the West right now,
But
man?
when it comes to Miami, when it comes to
West,
Washington,
man.
when it comes to Chicago, all those other one-loss teams out there,
The
New
Knicks
York
reign
Knicks are number.
supreme.
It's okay. I know it's only 6 game bans, but I can only talk about where we're currently at. I can't move this podcast into the future.
Facts.
I can't go 42 games in and talk about the
Facts.
Knicks being in second place.
Facts.
Like, you understand? Because somebody
Facts.
finally caught up. I can't do that. When
Facts.
that time comes, I'll be celebrating that the New York
Facts.
Knicks are 41 games into the season and we're holding down the
Facts.
top 2 spot. But for
Facts.
right now, don't it feels good to be number one? Actually,
Plus, I gotta get this out the way before the bullshit starts to happen.
Wait, I gotta ask a question though. With the New York Knicks sitting at number 1, hey.
I'm Kevin Durant.
Whoa. Actually,
Kevin Durant?
you
I'm
know
Kevin
that.
Durant. You know who I am. Y'all know who I am.
We do know who you are, but sir,
Don't you regret not coming to the Knicks? Don't you regret not coming to the Knicks?
you understand? Kevin, you got James Harden can't get his shot right.
Don't you regret not coming to the Knicks?
You got Kyrie Irving being missed by his big bro.
Don't you regret not coming to the Knicks?
You got Bruce Brown, who wanted to play hero in a playoff game.
Don't you regret not coming to the Knicks?
You got Steve Nash, who looked like he should be coaching soccer.
Don't you regret not coming to the Knicks?
Man, I could keep going on.
And you got no bench.
Don't you regret not coming to the Knicks?
Your role players are washed up niggas who are in their prime in the early 2010s.
Don't you regret not coming to the Knicks?
Remember when the playoffs, you guys had James Harden out there slutting himself because you guys couldn't sell tickets?
Don't you regret not coming to the Knicks?
The Gordon is rocking every single night.
Don't you regret not coming to the Knicks?
Yo, Ja Morant, don't you become one of them that have to say,
Don't you regret not coming to the Knicks?
Luka!
Don't you regret not coming to the Knicks?
You Dame!
Don't you regret not coming to the Knicks?
Steph! For all you...
Don't you regret not coming to the Knicks?
I don't give a damn. Who's next? Giannis!
Don't you regret not coming to the Knicks?
Imagine you won that championships the way you did in New York.
Yo.
Where's the job?
Don't you regret not coming to the
I
Knicks?
stepped away for half a second.
CP, when you was trying to leave OKC.
Yep, you see? You should have went to New York instead of trying to go to LA. Now,
Don't you regret not coming to the Knicks?
they wouldn't have vetoed that shit. Now the New York Knicks are
I could continue. I'm here all day.
Oh man, we could continue.
I'm here all day.
So on October
Bitch
3rd,
ass Porzingis.
he was on the Knicks.
But he shouldn't have left.
Don't you regret not coming to the Knicks?
But not staying with the Knicks. Actually, Kristaps Porzingis wanted to leave. So you know what?
Why don't you play games with me?
Like fuck that. He wanted to leave.
Puerco sucio.
And still,
Don't you regret not coming to the Knicks?
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. And you know what?
Stand back.
And you know what? I love this player. So this one will actually hurt. But this is your former coach. So Jimmy Butler.
Protected by Viper. Stand back. Don't you regret not coming to the Knicks?
Love to see
but
it.
Jimmy Butler is protected. He is protected by the Mighty Sports Podcast. He is the one Heat player that we protect because he wasn't originally a Heat.
Kyle Lowry, don't worry. We don't want you to regret not coming to the Knicks. We don't want you to regret not coming.
You can stay wherever the fuck you're at, Kyle Lowry.
You can keep the real life Sheen from Jimmy Neutron.
Oh God.
You can keep the wannabe superstar, the wannabe Trae Young, the wannabe Luka, the wannabe Ja Morant. You can keep that nigga. And I'm not gonna hold you. This one.
Whoa, RJ Barrett tonight, 6 for.
Okay, this one will sting a little bit too. I know you just got to the finals last year, but Devin Booker.
Don't you regret not coming to the Knicks?
And I'm gonna admit this one time, and one time only. Fair.
Don't you regret not coming to the Knicks?
I thought about that at least 5 different times. I'm like, let me not say it. Let me not give Talon a reason to start shitting on Trae Young already.
He's gonna get his one pass for the next couple of minutes.
You see what I tell you, America? Your biggest haters, low key, be your biggest supporters.
I explained my relationship with Trae Young in the very beginning. As soon as this happened, I am happy to have him as a rival. I really am. Because to have somebody as a rival also means that your team is doing well enough to have a rival. And listen,
Zion, I'll see you soon. If not,
and we can definitely say, regardless if he came to the Knicks or not, we made Trae Young. I'm sorry. In a weird way, we made Trae Young. Because it wasn't until his performance in Madison Square Garden until he got this hype that he has right now. All these commercials. Basically, every commercial that's built off of any moment is all about that Madison Square Garden moment. That little curtain call shit. Uppercut your bitch ass. Listen, this will be the last time we talk good about it. I'm not going to do it often. But I do have a lot more respect for Trae Young than I do LeBron James at this stage in their careers. Actually, I'm lying. I am lying. I had a ton of respect for LeBron James until he went to Miami. I just didn't have a podcast yet. I had a ton of respect for LeBron James. I was actually telling people, LeBron James was gonna. I told people LeBron James was gonna make it to the NBA championship the year after he actually made it, the first time. I thought he would have made it there the next year. I didn't think he was gonna make it there that year. And when he did, I was like, oh, he's too young. He's not ready. He's gonna get blown the fuck out. And what happened? He got blown the fuck out. And I was like, listen, I told you guys he wasn't ready. He shouldn't be there till next year.
The year that I'll never forgive LeBron for was when he looked. It's not the Celtics year. The Celtics year, I actually thought that was gonna happen. It was the Magic year. That's the year I'll never forget.
Well, you know what?
Because
you believe
I was
in magic.
We was robbed of Kobe versus LeBron back-to-back years. But the first time it was supposed to go down, I'll never forgive LeBron. I've taught many of my niggas that. I say, all my LeBron fans, listen, he's the king. You call him what you call him. I don't disrespect him. Great player. Not my GOAT, but great player.
Generous king.
You know, definitely on a Mount Rushmore, whatever you want to call it. I don't all of that. All of that.
We'll respectfully put him there.
But I still will never forgive him for the 2008 season. I was supposed to see Kobe versus LeBron. I wasn't supposed to see Kobe versus that Magic team that was not ready for that smoke.
I'm telling you, man.
I was not supposed to see that.
The point guard of the future.
The thing that fucking ruined it, when Braun hit that game winning in game 2, I'm like, okay, it's up now. It's up. Then you only win one more game. You know, I have my days where I go back and think about it. Damn, you know, Mo Williams, Zydrunas Ilgauskas.
Zydrunas Ilgauskas was a beast, man. Stop it right now. He was a good post player. The game had to go to the big man.
You see, you know how I know you lying. You know, you do that shit with your hands when you know you bullshitting. I've noticed that.
What's that?
That shit that you just did with your hands.
This?
You do that shit when you know you bullshitting.
I don't know what the fuck you talking about. If I got a telltale sign, I gotta start cutting that shit out. And hey, it's supposed to be recorded for quality and training purposes. I can't be having my telltale signs about being out in the air. I got a Sugars. She listens. And she actually be listening. That shit get on my nerves. She be like,
So listening, but she can't see.
She'll figure it out.
Nah, trust me. Women are really not as smart as you think they are.
My girl is brilliant. I don't know. She's like a mini detective. She's one of a kind.
Just gotta make sure you stay one step ahead of me. So you gotta do. Erase all tracks. Stay one step ahead.
So,
Major key alert.
the New York Knicks.
Holla at me. I'm here all week. But come with money.
The New York Knicks took on the New Orleans Pelicans in the Big Easy on the 30th, day before Halloween. They ended up coming with a nice little victory, 123-117. This, under normal circumstances, would have been a reunition. Would have been two former players reuniting, a reuniting of former players, right, or former teammates.
It shouldn't have had no juice, basically.
It would have had juice, but it didn't. Now, one of the good things about this, and it's one of those times I was hoping it would have happened, even whether Zion was playing or not. RJ Barrett had a breakout game, and
I was the only.
And when he plays New Orleans, when he plays Memphis, when he plays these other guys in his class, I want to see this from him. What I think